Hi class, in this video I'm going to explain how to do the constellations of the Zodiac drawing assignment, which will be due at the end of this week. And this is based on material in chapter 2 of our textbook. So I'm assuming that you are familiar with the celestial sphere and the ecliptic, and perhaps even with the constellations of the Zodiac, but here's a reminder. For the assignment, I'm going to want you to make a drawing similar to this, but of course you will use your own creativity in doing this, but I wanted to have this the same features, and I want it to be accurate in the way that I explain it right now. So you're going to have, at the center will be something which represents the sun, so a little circle right there. Then you're going to make a circle which represents the orbit of the Earth around the sun, and this takes 1 year. So you'll have these markings to know what the date is. So if it's January 15th, it'd be like right there. And the Earth goes counterclockwise around the sun. And out here, you're going to replace these labels with actual drawings of the 12 constellations of the Zodiac. I can show you those right here. Here they are: Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Virgo. And these, you may be familiar with these from getting your horoscope or things like that. And these are the 12 constellations of the Zodiac. And these, what's special about these, you know, from the chapter 2 reading, there's 88 constellations in total, and this is just 12 of them. But these are the 12 constellations that are aligned along the ecliptic, which is the path that the sun appears to take throughout the year, and that's due to the Earth's orbit around the sun. So on various dates throughout the year, the sun passes through these constellations. And that's what this drawing project's all about. So I want you to take some care, and this is when I'm giving out full credit for this assignment, I'm looking for the constellations to be drawn with the accurate location and accurate size to some degree. So I want them to be pretty well representing how they would look in the sky. And this is how we can do this assignment, is that I will show you what the sky looks like with this observatory software right here. So this is actually what the sky looked like earlier today on 9/11/2016, right a little bit after noon. And the sun was high in the southern sky. You can see that we're looking south right here. Oh, and by the way, this software is called Stellarium, and it's absolutely free. So you can download this and install it on your computer, and you can do all this fun stuff at home. This is earlier today, and one of the neat things that we can do with the software is we can actually turn the Earth's atmosphere off, and we can see which stars are behind and next to the sun even during the day. So I'm going to do that right here in this menu. Under sky, I turn the atmosphere off, and I can close this. And there's the sun. And you see that today Jupiter was right near the sun, actually, right? And but here you see the stars that are behind the sun. And to kind of get our bearings here, we can have the software display the constellation patterns. So I'm going to do that under the same menu here, under markings, constellations. I'll show the lines and show the labels. So there you go, right there. And lo and behold, look at this. This red line here is the ecliptic. So the sun is at this point on the ecliptic today, but as we advance through the calendar, the sun will appear to move along the ecliptic. And it will, right now it's leaving the constellation Leo and it's entering the constellation Virgo. So, for example, we could find the date when the sun is lined up with the center of Virgo. So I'm going to advance the date forward here. And this is about October 9th or October 10th. So on, let's say October 10th, the sun is pretty much perfectly lined up with the center of the constellation Virgo, which looks like this. And so you go to the drawing right here. October 10th is going to be right around here. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to take a ruler or any other straight edge, and you'd want to go from that date through the center of the sun. And then when you extend it out here to this outer circle, this right here is where you would want to draw the center of the constellation Virgo. Now we can even do better than that, because we can get Virgo to be the correct size. And the way we can do that is we can go back to this software, Stellaria, and we can find, so back up a few days, and we could find that on 9/16, so on September 16th, the right-hand side of Virgo is lined up with the sun. And so you can make like a little marking right here. What was that date again? It was September 16th. So September 16th would be right around here, a little bit past the midway mark of September towards October. And so you could take that straight edge through the sun, and you could draw the right side of Virgo over here, and then we can find out where the left side by advancing through the days, and we will get right about here. November 1st. So November 1st is right here. You draw the line through the sun and you make a little marking. So now you know exactly where and how big to draw constellation Virgo, and you can get the pattern either off of this screenshot of the software. You can download the software. You can find pictures everywhere on the internet, or you can just pause the YouTube video and you can look at that one right there. But get the orientation correct. So do actually look at this video, pause it. And actually what I'm going to do is this. I am going to post a second YouTube video, and all I'm going to do is start on January 1st, and I will slowly click through the dates. That way you can just watch the video and you can pause it on whatever date you need to, and look at what the sky looks like on that date. And of course, again, you can download the software and you can do this all yourself as well, but I will provide a video, so that won't be required. But in just a minute, I'll show you this. So this, you probably can't see the whole thing, but this is a website. It's like the first website that you go to when you type Zodiac or astrology, zodiacscience.com. And so these are the, like if you know what your sign is, you would go off of these dates. And what you're going to find out in this assignment is that these dates are all messed up. So for example, what were we looking at? Sorry about that. We were looking at Virgo. So this, the accepted dates of your sign, they say that Virgo is lined up with the sun from August 23rd to September 22nd. And you're going to find out that that is not correct, because August 23rd would be way back here, and look where we've already left Virgo. So in fact, on August 23rd, right here, that's what it said, right? August 23rd to September 22nd. There we are. Leo's actually in, the sun is actually lined up with Leo on August 23rd, and it remains lined up with Leo all the way until mid-September. And the reason that these are all messed up is because these constellations of the zodiac, this stuff was kind of made up over 2,000 years ago. And the Earth has precessed a little bit since then. And so it turns out that over 2,000 years, the Earth precesses enough to shift each constellation by about 1/12 of a full circle. So they're all pretty much off by one. I think that's just another reason to be dubious of all of this astrology zodiac stuff, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to post that second video starting on January 1st, and I'll just fly through the days, and I hope this made sense.